Alright guys, it's Phantom Light 22, trying again for the second time. This is part 38, which will be part 39 of Rune Factory Frontier, but it's part 38. This is my second time doing this because I had a bit of a lag spike on my computer, and I don't know why. And of course, as we know, lag spike equals desync. So anyway, this is me unlocking Uzuki's event. So I gather all 7 Stardust, and this happens.
Oh.
What's this? What are you doing? Hurry up, you! Go to the end of the rainbow! Okay. I love how we say that. We just stand there like, Look! Something's shining over there! This part here is where it started lagging. You're right, let's dig here. Yeah, it was lagging right here for some reason, which is why I had to redo it. Whoa, this is... It's... a letter? Would you please read it? I'm too anxious to read it myself. Alright, let's see. It has been a while, Uzuki. How long has it been since I have left our country? I have no intention of returning to that place. I've had enough of being cramped in that small house of ours. You as well, I'm sure. That's why I'm gone and have only left you clues. Uzuki, you have come this far after leaving that place. Life in a foreign country may be difficult, but you were able to do it because of a trusted friend. You might be angry after I have dragged you all the way out here this far. But Uzuki, you are now an adult. You need not to rely on your brother anymore. I will always be thinking of you. Wow.
Brother is always like this. Right when it seems that he has hidden something important, he leaves me something much more precious. He is certainly a great man.
Uzuki? Something more precious than brother?
Let us go home.
Will you be returning to our home country?
What are you talking about? My home is... trampoline, right?
When did Milady... Milady!
Wow. Just wow. But wait a minute, how does Uzuki's brother know of a trusted friend? Was he in this village before? Anyway, Uzuki's event, just like Bianca, Uzuki's now done. But I have to get her heart to 10, and then she'll be available for marriage. But all of her events is done, and for some reason too, I cannot get rid of her hairpin. Remember the hairpin she gave me to access the dungeon? The game won't let me give it back to her, so I'm stuck with it. I mean, I could put it away, but I mean, I'm stuck with it. And by the way, I'm gonna do this off camera, but the rune spirits are really not doing well in the other areas. And remember what I said, if they don't do well, your crops will die. I wasn't kidding when I said they'll die. Even if you water them, they'll still die out because of the runes not being around. Very annoying. But... very annoying, but this is what I'm gonna have to do to prevent them from dying out. Plus they grow faster, I think, when the more spirits there are. But I can tell you right now, the mountain, the lake, the beach... Bianca? Hey, it's Bianca! What is she doing here? I guess oh, you know what? Maybe she's going out more because Francois is not here. Hey Bianca, how you doing? Well, let's stand next to her, and I'm gonna look at the sky and see if I can get more rune spirits. What are you looking at, you? You look so stupid doing that. What, I can't look at the sky for a moment? Oh, having fun? Burning your eyes? Nope, this isn't fun, it's just stupid. Hey, really? That's not the name I gave him. Is this what I get for not calling him Raguna? What? Is this a bug or something? Wow. Do you think this guy is connected to the first forest? I don't know. I don't really know what kind of place the first forest is, so... You're so stupid. You're supposed to say, yeah, I do at times like this. Wait, you want me to lie? Oh, whatever. In any case, I think it's big and all. I'm sure Francois is looking up at the sky like we are. Yeah, probably. Are you saying that just because of what I said earlier? Whatever. I'll stop bothering you. Huh? Yeah, I think Bianca believes that Francois I think to Bianca the first force, I'm assuming like a heaven place, a place like heaven for monsters that are supposedly defeated. I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know anything about the first forest. Anyway, you're probably wondering why I'm down here, right? I've been taking care of Bianca's requests through the mail. She's been actually giving me requests through the mail, which is like certain types of food. I didn't show it off because it's optional, but it's supposed to help with her friendship. But I decided to take care of this off camera because, you know, there was just a lot of recording, and I just thought this was not really worth it. But there's going to be a point to where she's going to ask you for a lover sashimi, and to make that you need a lover snapper. But you're like, where do I find a lover snapper? I know where to find a snapper, but where do I find a lover snapper? You find it down here at the bottom floor of the Green Ruins. It doesn't matter what fishing rod you have. If your fishing rod is upgraded, it just makes it easier it just means you'll catch a higher level of that fish. See, and there's the lover snapper. And plus with steam pumpkin, you need a pot, not a steamer. That's another request that she gives you. Let's talk to Kano. Hello. I've been looking for you. What's the matter? Don't tell me that you... Yes, I finished decoding the book. It's huge. This is huge, even more than I imagined. But listen closely. This book is written about another world called the Era of Disconnect. Another world? Huh? What is it? Come in, what is it? What's slow? Hold on, I have to probably play custom music right here. Give me a second. What? I don't know if Here, just give me the old ones.
May I help you? Hello. The weather's sure... Whenever I go some... welcome.
Alright, sorry about
What
that.
will you have?
My sister's needed more batteries for her remote,
Thank you very
and
much.
I'm the only one who
I am
has them
afraid
because,
you
you
will
know,
not need these medicines.
I'm mostly the one that uses the batteries. My sister and I are the ones that use the batteries the most, but she needed some more batteries for her remote control, so I gave her some, so that helped. Oh, I'm wondering, like, what's going on? That's right, so Kano, we spoke to Kano, and Mist and Joan are in a world called Era of Disconnect. Weird name, but okay. In order to get there, though, we have to
Hey,
collect
the
12
weather
of,
is
we
so-
need to give 12 of these crystal seeds to 12 maidens in order for them to create the crystal flower in order to reach the Era of Disconnect and save Mist. So I have to give it to all 12 girls that are bachelorettes in this game. So that would mean both Irises, Uzuki, Eunice, Rosetta, Selfie, Annette, Laura, Melody, Cinnamon, you know, every girl that we can date, including Bianca and Tabitha. So yeah, all of them we have to give them one. So I'm gonna be showing me giving them each one. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen Melody and Miss as friends. I guess people don't seem to mind Miss, even though Miss is an airhead sometimes. Wow. I know. Again, I'm always making fun of Miss. I don't hate Miss, it's just, that's just the way I see her as her character. She's just cuckoo. Oh, what do you know? 3 girls? Well, actually, Rosetta's not here, is she? No, she's not. Oh, you know what? I think she's taking care of the shipping bin. Tabitha, I don't ever recall you ever talking to Miss. The only time I can see girls talking to Miss is when they're at the hot springs or at the beach, but I've never seen anyone talk to Mist. Or maybe they do talk to her when I'm I can't imagine, if this was an anime, I can imagine talking to Miss when she walks around, but, you know, I guess this to show you that everyone does see Miss as an important person. Not saying she's not important, she's just cuckoo. Sorry, yawned again. Hope I'm not making you guys drowsy. This is a drowsy walkthrough. The only reason I'm, always yawning because I always tend to wake up late. And even if I wake up during the day, which I wake up early, which I did one time, it still would be difficult because the more I talk, the more I exhaust myself. What the heck is with the sir? You didn't call me that before. Why are you calling me sir? I'm not a knight. Oh, brother. Guess maybe it's just a habit when she respects a man, she calls him sir. I don't know. What about it's a female? Is it sir whatever, or is it... Never mind. Because it's like saying, what's the difference between a male knight and a female knight? And I'm talking about the names. Now, just to let you know, I end up holding on to three or two? No, 2. I give everyone except 2 girls the flower seed because everyone except
Hello.
Annette and Selfie. Actually, I gave one to Selfie already. Never mind. The only person I give it to late is Annette because I wasn't able to get to Annette at all this day. Because I gave Selfie the item because she cleaned up the place.
You
And
don't
I'm just
cook
talking
yourself.
to Bianca because I'm trying to raise her heart. The game said, or the information on the internet said, give if you talk to the girl 5 times, you'll raise their friendship and heart level a little bit. Alrighty, so so yeah, every female will do their best to grow you the flower, and then you collect them and then give them, and then we'll see what happens after. But just so you know, though, as you do this, you're getting close to getting ready to fighting. You're getting close to being ready to fight the final boss of the game. Well, final boss of the story, not the game, but the story. Actually, I'm going this way because I want to see if I can catch up to Cinnamon. Because Cinnamon, Annette, and Selfie are like the hardest girls to catch up to when it comes to conversation, unless you know their schedule. Hi, Kano. Not here to talk to you. I think it takes about a few days, though, before the girls are able to grow your flower. Or the crystal flower. Not here, okay. What about down here? Nope. Okay. I'm not going to show you the runes because, again, I'm taking care of that off camera, but basically just help balance them out a little bit in order for them to keep going. That's what I did. Because, I mean, you want to balance them out, because if you try to give them more, the other's going to suffer because there's not enough. Now, before I give him an item, I need to give Iris Noir some tomato juice.
Is this for me? Thank you. I love tomato juice.
I wonder if you could probably give her more than 2 tomato juice, but I don't have as much tomatoes or flowers to give her, so I'm gonna just give her 2 at a time, or even 1 if I don't have enough. But at least I'll give her something to help raise her level, and talking to her helps too.
It's very warm today. Would you like me to tell your... Now then.
And I'm always gonna ask her to read my, fortune, because I guess it'll make her happy.
There. Let's see. I don't know how to say it, but you will have problems. Just be careful so that you don't get eaten by monsters.
I don't know what this is supposed to mean. I guess monsters will have a boost or something. Not that I'm worried, because trust me, I don't really care about the fortune. Because if it's just saying you gotta be careful with monsters or girls or something, I just say, okay, I won't fight monsters today. Okay, I won't talk to the girls today.
Would you like me to tell? Now then.
It's as they say, it's a hit or miss for fortune telling.
There. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, so it changes. It's random every time. It changes every time. Okay, or it changes each day. I meant to say. This scene where that creature that can absorb all ruins, even if it doesn't want to, it reminds me of Tales of Symphonia. I forgot the storyline, but you know how there's something that both the Tethalia and the world that Lloyd and everyone lives in both need some type of I don't know if it was mana, but this power to survive. Without it, the planet would die out. That's what this reminds me of. But that event was fixed in part 2 at the end, which I won't spoil. But I've beaten both of them, and it's like that's what this reminds me of. Because the planet and everyone used the runes to survive. Like the planet needs the runes to be healthy. If the runes aren't doing well, it'll die out later. Sorry, I'm just at a loss of thought of what to say at the moment. Basically, right now, like I said, the three. I cannot talk right now. Cinnamon's room is locked, but I don't see her in there. Oh, here's Cinnamon. I wonder why she locked her door. What's she got hiding in there? Well, whatever. Here, Cinnamon, have a... what you call it? Fine. What do you mean, fine?
Evening.
Sound like you don't care. You just want to sleep all day. You're like that female girl, that female from Rune Factory 4 that loves to sleep.
There aren't any shops
I mean, she could
that
sleep
sell
even
fishing
after.
equipment.
Even if, it makes me wonder if she could sleep for. Never mind. All right. Well, we have 2 more to go, and I think if I recall, the 2 that I'm missing is Annette and who's the other one? I thought it was actually. I thought it was Uzuki, but I already gave one to Uzuki. Because I remember coming in, she said, oh, it was Rosetta. I forgot to visit Rosetta. So yeah, I did the knock because I forgot. Rosetta wasn't there. It was Danny because she was taking care of the crops, which I didn't have. So now I'm supposed to give them to Rosetta. Or give one to Rosetta because I forgot. Well, it's nice to see that all the girls are doing this because they're happy to protect and save Mist. Alrighty, so unfortunately, like I said, I had to wait the next day to give the last one to Annette because I couldn't find Annette. I tried to go to Mrs. house, she wasn't there. I didn't know where else to look, so I just said, fine, I'll give it to her tomorrow because there's no rush. Hmm? Poor creature, whoever that is. Whoever's that is suffering because of scientists or researchers who were trying. I forgot what their reasons were, but whatever they tried, it ended up causing chaos, and now. Alright, so here's the last crystal flower seed to give to Annette. Alrighty. Yeah, please don't eat it. Seriously, don't eat it. Yeah, see, I'm trying to get her to talk to me about Brodick. Because in case you, well, you don't notice, but after, well, actually, no, I'm sorry, that happens later. Or not this video, I think it happens next video, but I won't spoil it yet. Alright, so after taking care of that, I want to actually make a new weapon. I was looking around to see if I could make a better weapon. I still don't have all the tools I need to craft better gear though. Because right now, I want to make a whale island hat, which is the best defense for my head. But I can't because I don't have a stinking lamp grass. I can't make Rosario because I don't have a I think it's either emerald flower or no, because I don't have 4-leaf clover. And I can't make a black robe because I don't have a 4-leaf clover. But I need a 4-leaf clover. Oh darn, I failed. 4-leaf clover, lamp grass, or iron leaf to make, well, not iron leaf, but basically lamp grass, 4-leaf 4-leaf clover and something else. Also, I just made the legendary sickle because I had one little crystal that I got from Whale Island after beating the boss, the octo squid. Now, I will tell you this, there are 3 ways you can get the little crystal, because little crystal is the rarest crystal in this game. 3 ways. The first one is, you know that door that I always pass when I'm on my way to visit the irises in that cave? If you have a rune stone, I think a tree or rock rune stone or something, and you put it in and it opens the door, you're almost guaranteed to get a little crystal in the treasure chest behind it. Almost guaranteed. But you need 10 rune spirits to make it. You need 10 rune spirits of that habitat in order to turn into a rune stone with Candy's help, which can burn out the unless you don't mind using it from your field, but you want to save that in case you need to, in case you want to make the other places, you know, more lively, because you know you need the rune spirits to help grow your crops, or to help increase your the speed of your crops, and I guess to make them have a higher quality or something. Well, not really, but you know, basically to keep them healthy. The second way is what I tried to do, which I think I showed not in this video but the next. If your hammer is, I believe mine is a golden hammer, but the highest is the hammer. But to make the hammer, I needed a little crystal, which I don't have anymore because I just used it on the legendary sickle. But if you have a very high hammer, and you can actually go in areas like the green ruins and use your special attack to smash the hammers, which increases your chance of picking up rare items, including a little crystal. But the little crystal, like I said, is the rarest item, so it could take a while before you can actually get it, and it may take some resets as well. It's a pain, but that's your chance to get it without trying to like do anything specific or sacrificing something just to get it. And I'm gonna also make a what you call it? A gold hairpin, because at this time in the video, I actually was able to 2 of the iron leaves were done. Remember the iron leaf that I put in the lava ruins back then or early in the videos? Well, you don't, because I don't think I showed you, but I bought those and they're actually done growing, because I used 2 spots for Formula C and now they're done. So I'm gonna use that to create 2 things. Well, actually just 1. I'm gonna use it to create the gold hairpin. It's not really useful for me, but it's useful for Uzuki will love it. See, look, see the whale hat? I need the 4-leaf clover. But here, we're gonna make the gold hairpin. And we got a skill up. Alright. Probably wonder why am I back down here. I'm gonna do something really insane. Since I have a legendary sickle, and this is the first time I'm using one, because in my blind video I always use the super one, because I used the little crystal on something else which I don't remember and I couldn't make it. But since I used it on this, I'm gonna fight the boss. This is the hardest boss, optional boss in this game, at least to me, next to the octo squid, whatever that thing was. This is a giant ice snake. I don't know what its name is though. Oh. I'm gonna switch to the water cape, because since this is an ice boss, ice is considered water in this game, so by using the water cape, it'll make me more resistant towards its attacks. So when you enter the battle, it's gonna like throw at you a very strong ice beam, and you take damage from it every time, and it pushes you. And I heard too that this boss is actually a level 99 boss, so he's really hard if you're not careful. Ooh, this attack. I tried to run around it, but apparently you can't outrun it. You're supposed to go in the back and avoid it. I haven't fought this boss in a long time. I remember this boss being very difficult for me. I beat it somehow, but it was very difficult because this boss was just a time burner. You don't have to fight this boss, but this is just part of the game. Just like this in the Octo Squid in the Whale Island. Basically this boss is optional for you to... Are you gonna keep doing that? I mean, yeah, you hit me before because I forgot about it, but seriously. Also, I switched to the fishing rod, or the famous rod, because in case you don't have a legendary sickle, you can use this on him. Because I don't think the super sickle would do any damage to it, no matter how high it is in level. But you can like use your fishing rod and hurt it like that. But it would take a lot of hits before that would happen. And this is how I beat him in the first bio. I don't remember what level I was at, but he was hurting me a lot. Ooh, I'm so glad I moved. He almost bit me. Oh, I did not mean to run into him. Oh wait, this is probably a bad idea. Okay. Now because he's whoa, that was close. That was really close right there. That would have probably KO'd me if he hit me. Because I was trying to wait for a chance to heal, and I didn't want to. See, he did it again. Okay, you don't want to get hit by that, because that will that's gonna hurt. Oh, he's going back to the center. I was gonna say, if he goes in on the edges, he can't do that ice cream spin. And I don't know what he ate, but he's got something big in his stomach. I don't know what he ate, or it ate, but apparently it ate something big, and it must have been that good. Oh, it just summoned 2 of those ice monsters. Those ice element monsters. And what's really annoying is that when those things fire their snowballs, even though I'm at a high level, they can still paralyze me. It's very annoying. But when it does a melee attack, it actually can hurt its allies, which is good. I missed. This legendary sickle is really useful, but it takes a lot of rune points. Whoa, he's going over there, okay. Well, I don't know if it's a he or she. It. I can't tell the difference between a snake's gender. Ooh, one more hit and he's out. Oh, I didn't think his ice would go that far. I guess because he's in rage. I'm gonna heal because I do not want to faint. I would use the drink X, but my health is not that bad. I'm gonna finish him off with the fishing rod. That's how I beat him last time. And die! Got him. That wasn't so bad. But remember, this was the first battle. I don't know if he stays the same in the second battle, because he's already at level 99. Because usually what happens is that when you beat the boss for the first time, they become even more challenging, and they hit even harder. And I thought for a second he was gonna hurt me or push me away, but no. You can walk through him. But seriously, what did this snake boss eat? Like, look how big its stomach is. Like, look how small and thin his body is. It looked like it just ate something. I wonder if it looked like it might have been an elephant enemy or something, but actually, this is the end of the video, because after beating the snake boss, I just basically take a break. So, I think the next time, well, I still got a few more minutes, but that's the snake boss for this area, and I'm not fighting it again, but you saw what it dropped, so, you know. Speaking of which, the third thing I forgot to mention about the little crystal, you know that Otto Squid boss? They said the Otto Squid boss will sometimes drop it when you beat it. So if you grow strong enough and you have better gears, you can go back up there and defeat it. So if there are some weapons you want to make, you can just go up and knock it out. And like I said, you can also use it to grind. Oh, and yeah, because I beat the snake boss, there's 2 teleporters. One that would teleport you to where Iris Noir was, and this one where the snake boss is. And this is good because now I don't have to worry about like going in, going left, and going all the way down, taking the shortcut to water my crops. But yeah, we beat all optional bosses, because before the final boss there were those 2 bosses, and they hurt pretty badly. But they are worth defeating because they will drop gears and items they'll drop items that you can use to make better gears and food. Because all the food they give you is level 10. which will probably give your crops more, or your food more abilities or something. Not abilities, but they heal you better, or you get more healing. I don't know. But we beat this. I beat the snake boss. Yay! And the reason I use the legendary sickle is because people online say that it's best to use a non-elemental attack on it, because even though it's an ice boss, fire doesn't hurt it. I'm not kidding. It's really resistant towards elements. You have to use a non-elemental weapon on it, because there's almost no way to hurt it without having problems. Like, there's no way to hurt it with non-elemental weapons. So they said the legendary sickle is like your best one, and it was, because it did enough damage to where I was able to finish it off. Or beat it. Then, of course, like I said, you have the famous rod, but that'll take longer. It'll take longer for you to defeat it, because you can only hit it once. Anyway, goodbye, and see you in part 39. Later.